Hey there, Libra. We're going to do your reading. We're just going to see what's going on with you. Um, for those of you who are interested, I'm using the Muse Tarot deck. And let's just get into this. Let's see what's going on with Libra. Interesting. What else do we have for Libra? Three of Pentacles, Awakening, which is Judgment in this deck, and the Empress. Three of Pentacles, Awakening, the Empress. It's like you're working towards something. I feel like there's another person around you who's maybe saying some not so nice things to you with the King of Swords and the Five of Swords here. Also this Three of Swords, but Three of Swords is in reverse. It's almost like you're trying not to let it get to you because you know in the end you'll be successful. You know that you're working towards your path, your purpose. And with the Empress at the end of things, you know that at the end you will be successful, right? I don't know why this person would be. Is someone you're working with? Maybe a coworker? That's a few cards. Nine of Materials, Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck is Nine of Pentacles to me is a card that is just the minor arcana version of the Empress. So like this is either where you are or where you're working towards, but at the end you get to the Empress, which is really nice. Yeah, this is interesting. Temperance is in the reverse here. I get the feeling that this person is trying their hardest to really disrupt your peace. And I'm trying to figure out why. Excuse me, I'm getting just kind of a bit of like a jealousy vibe going on here, which is really weird. I guess not weird if they're trying to disrupt your happiness, your peace, right? A Four of Cups is here. I'm wondering if you've recently been at work and you've gotten a promotion, maybe this person feels like you stole it from them. They're jealous that you've been chosen over them. For others of you, this isn't necessarily like a coworker, but it is someone in your life who is, I kind of feel always really down about things. They don't really have nice things to say all that often. And there's a Seven of Voices here, which is Seven of Swords. And that is a not so nice energy. It's usually like what, like sneaking and cheating and lying and stealing, those sorts of things. I'm getting a sabotage kind of energy coming out of this, and I don't like it. It's really sabotage your happiness almost. There's Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles here. Like they know you've got new things coming. I think they feel that you've got all the options. How do I want to put this? Anything you could possibly want to choose from is right in front of you. Like unlimited possibilities, and they see this, and it makes them jealous. But I think what they don't realize is With Ten of Wands here, this is something you've been working for a very long time. You've got Knight of Voices, Knight of Swords here. Knight of Swords to me is one of the knights who has set their eyes on their goal, and it's kind of like a single-minded focus, and I feel like that's how you have been when you've been working towards this, whatever this is. And it's just been all you're focusing on. And I almost get like, with the jealous sabotaging energy I'm getting over on this side, is like they're jealous of your passion and your drive. They wish they could be as successful as you, is what I'm getting. I don't feel like you feel successful in the moment, whatever that is. I think other people see it. But you've been, I want to say, really working towards your goals, really putting a lot of work. I want to say you don't expect success to be handed to you. Whatever this Nine of Cups is to you, like, this is your wish, like what you want out of life. It's a wish fulfillment card as well. Whatever this is, you don't feel like it should be handed to you. You've been working for it. And whatever work you've been doing must be behind the scenes for this other person to just be like, well, life has just gifted you everything, haven't they? Ultimately, justice will sort things out. Whatever this is, because I mean, you just can't go through life being so bitter and down about everything, right? Because that's all you're going to attract for yourself. I feel like this other person maybe needs to realize that they need to put in their own work as well. But this Justice card is you, Libra. Justice is Libra. It's balancing of the scales, which is, I really like. I want clarification for Libra. Okay, that was just me. That's not cards Spirit wants. Let's get a proper shuffle on this, and they will pick the cards. Which are not the whole deck, geez. I did get a couple cards to come out, but I just want more on this. Some of this is just repeating the same messages. We had here was Three of Swords again, this time in the upright. And that says to me, like, whatever this person is saying to you, even though you're trying to make it look like it's not getting to you, part of it is, unfortunately. But I feel like the face that you've put on isn't slipping, is what I want to say. Like, the tough, you can't get to me look isn't slipping, but it is affecting you. And I think it's making you question whatever relationship you have with this person, whether or not you even want them in your life with this Two of Swords. I get like a real needing to choose direction kind of energy. Which is interesting because you also got the Knight of Swords here again, and that to me was knowing your goal, knowing your path, your purpose, and like setting forth, being single-minded. That was the energy I was getting from this. So I feel like you know what you need to do, but it's difficult, I think, for you to execute it, is what I'm saying. Because there is something here, this person, this situation, whatever it is, that is close to your heart for whatever reason. There is something here that yeah, I don't know, there's something that's really hard for you to let go of, is what I'm getting. Just looking here. feel like for those of you where this isn't actually a person, where it's more of a situation, there's a lot of anxiety that's involved with it, with all the swords that are here, and not necessarily good swords either, with like the 3s and the 5 and the 7. There's just, you feel like, and this could be at work for some of you, with the pentacles over here, you feel like there's some underhanded behavior going on, and trying to address it has gotten you nowhere, is what I'm getting. Actually, you feel like it's made things worse, I want to say. Just looking, there was a bunch of other cards that fell out. There was the 3 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, the Tower, the 4 of Wands, Hangman, 9 of Swords, Ace of Swords. Yeah, Ace of Swords twice. I thought so. I got Ace of Swords twice. Ace of Swords is also a victory. I feel like these cards that have come out, this ace included, are kind of an aftermath sort of thing. Where you are currently, you feel stuck. There's a lot of anxiety about this. There's a lot of overthinking and being up in your head, trying to sort out the situation, what you should do, how you should move forward. I feel like a lot of you don't want to stay in this anymore. I get the feeling that you find it detrimental to your mental health, especially when it comes to this 10 of Wands. It's overworked, overburdened, needing to lay something down, or at least find help. Yeah, some of you, this is definitely work related. Others of you, it's just like a person, I think, sabotaging your peace. But you're feeling stuck right now, but I feel like you need to flip things over. One thing I'm seeing here with this Hangman, if I can get my camera to focus for you, there's a pentacle here next to this raven. And from what I can see, it looks like the raven is offering this pentacle. So, or at least, yeah, I get the feeling that you're going to have another offer. Well, I did get the Ace of Pentacles here as well. Like, if this is a job, I get the feeling you'll be offered a new one. So I wouldn't stress too much about what's going on in your current job. I'm getting, because there's nothing you can do to change it. It's just going to be as it'll be. And you've kind of got to wait for justice, karma to right it, balance the situation. But I want to say, like, I feel like with this Tower card, that might be the ace being offered to you, just something out of the blue that you weren't really expecting. This combined with the Hangman also implies to me that it's going to give you a change in perspective with these Ace of Swords as well, because that came twice. It's like clarity on the situation. Yeah, I like that. I like that, especially when you're feeling this stuck energy that I'm picking up on. I get the feeling that you're thinking about your future and you're looking towards it, but there's just something you don't know how to execute. And I feel like it's leaving this and continuing on and being successful. At the end of the day, though, I see celebration here. 3 of Cups and 4 of Wands. These are both celebration cards to me. Like, you're gonna have something to celebrate. It feels like success and just... Sorry, I'm just looking in the imagery here. There's something I can't quite put my finger on, but it's Oh, what's the energy I'm feeling? Three of Cups, Four of Wands. What is that? Four of Voices, Four of Swords. And that gave me the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck when I did that. So that to me says after you make this decision to actually execute what it is you need to execute, this Three of Cups, Four of Wands brings about a Four of Swords for you. Just a time, I feel like, where you can finally breathe. There we go. That's what that's the energy I was picking up on. Just like finally a chance to relax and let loose and not be so tense all the time. Like if this is work or if this is a person and after every day or every outing with this person you come home and all you want to do is cry, you're moving out of that energy. And it's really good with the Four of Voices, Four of Swords here. So let's get you a Moonology card. Come on. Your commitment is being tested. Well, that's... For some of you, this isn't a relationship, though, and if this is a job that's making you feel that way, it's not really something you want to stay in, now is it? I want one more. You are good enough. This is something that's... I feel like this person, this job, whatever, there's been something lately that's happened that where it made you feel like you were not enough. For whatever reason. It's made you feel like you were not enough for the job, for this friendship, this relationship, whatever it is. Just made you feel less than. And you are more than good enough, is what I'm getting here. As I hit the camera. See, there was something, I got this card, your commitment is being tested, in an earlier reading for another sign. I don't remember which one, but there was a message that came through that's trying to come through for you as well, Libra, and I'm just trying, what was it? It was something like, your commitment is being tested, but just because it ends doesn't mean you failed, and just because you stay doesn't mean it's successful. There we go. That was the message. So, like, even if you force yourself and you stick it out and you stay with this, that doesn't mean that you're going to be happy, right? That doesn't mean that, I want to say you've won or anything like that. And leaving doesn't mean that you've failed. Like if you quit your job and it's like, oh, you've given up already. No, you didn't give up. You learned whatever lesson you needed to learn from that job. And that's all. That's good. You're moving on to something better. It is more than good enough. Okay. But that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope this helped. If it did, please drop a like down below. That lets me know as a tarot reader I've tapped into your energies, which is super important. If you'd like to see more, I do upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And there's been almost every single day this week lately there's a weekly energies on Sundays and a yes or no on Saturdays. So I have videos nearly every day. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.